Section 75, Chapter 231, those is hereby given that this is a regular meeting of the Borough of Highlands Mayor and Council, and all requirements have been met. Notice has been transmitted, the Asbury Park Press, and the Two-Word Times. Notice has been posted on the public bulletin board. Formal action will be taken. Roll call.
Roll call, please.
Councilmember Broswell is temporarily absent. Councilmember Bouillon.
Here.
Councilmember DiRigo. Councilmember is absent. Councilmember Ryan.
Here.
Mayor O'Neill.
Here.
Can you please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance?
Should we just do this once at the regular meeting?
Could be future. I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Franklin Lakes dashboard sample.
As you guys know, I'm in the administrative class of Rutgers. The dashboard, what it does is it takes you go onto the website and it can update all the projects, departments, the status of things, whether it's statistics. I would like to get monthly reports from department heads and have a dashboard for the borough where people can go on and get the information. It's actually good information for council, I believe, to have as well. If you take a look, you go into their website, on the first page, you go into their dashboard, the departments that they have listed, you can go into. And you see the first one is the park. And it shows, I'm going to hold for a moment while Mr. Boswell takes the seat. I was just talking about the dashboard for Franklin Lake, and how I would like to do a replica for the Borough of Highlands. That you get to it from the website. How it's compiled is nice. It's Excel-based. So the reports would be handed. The reports would be handed in by the department heads. The department heads can upload their own information, send over the dashboard, and then we post the dashboard online. We can come up with a protocol on how to take the dashboard. I don't know what you guys think. I'm not sure. Going to see if I can get online right now and get their dashboard going on that platform. What do you guys think about it?
I think it's fine. It's something that we can put this project list on, so that people can know at any time that they want to log on, see what things are at, see what the goal dates are, see that things are moving through the system, and that we're actually doing something.
Because I plan to move forward with it for the next quarter. I just want to let you guys see it.
What's it entail?
It's
It's an Excel-based spreadsheet, so it's a pivot.
a pivot table that creates these charts.
Yeah.
What's it called?
It's just the time to set it up.
Somebody else can implement.
It's the time just entering it, but if each department head, if I come up with, next month maybe what we'll do is we'll bring it up under other business. The next meeting is what I'll do is what we want it to entail. Or even if each person just wants to give me what they want to see on the dashboard, we can include it. And then that would be in the department head's monthly report, get entered into the dashboard, and then it would be live. But if you look at some of the statistical data that they are able to get, it's kind of nice. I like it. That's it for that. I can bring it up. I'll show you guys before we go.
And we can tailor it too, to whatever we want on there.
Right.
That's what,
Yeah,
I
and that's the
love
thing,
the
and you
project
can
to
change
be
it
on
to
there.
find that something isn't working. You can, change it. And you can actually have information that you're not telling, you can make it feel good.
Oh, it is transparency?
It
Yes.
creates a transparent system. And that's it when it comes to that. The other thing is I wanted to bring up is the Gay Avenue signposts. I went around with the chief of police and we noticed that there are quite a few signposts that are rusted, bent, not compliant with the height of the sign. And there's also some signposts that can be removed because there's the lamp post now that you can bracket on the sign. So, I'd like to type those, signposts out. And also look into moving the signs that are on some of the rusted signposts, move them over to the black lamp
Well, I
post.
think you should also look at it, we still need the signs.
Exactly. The chief and his designated person are going to sit with me next week. We're going to go over all the signage that needs to be replaced, that needed, not needed, missing. It should be there, and does it comply with the ordinances? So we have a project actually moving forward on that right now. So when that's ready, I'll go ahead and show everyone, that. It'll look good. I think the uniformity will look good going down Bay Avenue, one of the main streets in town, so it'll look good. I think people will notice. It's a little something that will give it a little bit of a pick-me-up. And, I'm gonna take out black posts or the post that will match the other posts that was used for the streetscape program. I noticed that when they did the streetscape program, they didn't replace all the signposts, which was odd, because when they had the machinery take it out, it actually ruined it, it bent it up, it compressed at the bottom. You know how if you go, county or the state, anything DOT, they have the bottom post and then it connects to another post, so that way if somebody hits it, just the post snaps down, it doesn't break the pavement and stuff. Some of the signs don't have that, so we're gonna look into, doing that as well. So we'll do that with our DPW, and it's all stuff that can be done, in-house. Fix it up a little bit. Like we've seen on Bay Avenue and to Shrewsbury, there's a stop sign that needs to be straightened out. There's a 25-mile-per-hour sign that needs to be fixed over near Bay Avenue Bakery.
who takes care of the sign that's knocked down at Linden Judge Handle? Is the Department of
County,
County?
or is it?
Somebody must have hit it, and it's.
I actually noticed that as well. I'm gonna check into who to put that back up. It just hasn't.
I don't know. I think they bent the pole. Somebody really hit it.
Oh, right there, Mama Bill's.
Yeah.
Before Mama Hill, yeah, right, he's going up.
Yeah,
The fire
and they
truck.
just did that road work up there
Right.
too, so.
Right at the port, right, where you go right, go downtown.
Yep.
Yeah, that's probably this now.
Right. So, from Cornwall, to the Bay Avenue Bakery, there's no signs on that side of the road. So we have to look and see what's supposed to be there, because I believe that, street sweeping, there should be no parking, the chief was saying.
Well, we don't have,
Yeah.
we have a street sweep ordinance, but we don't have it done, so why bother?
We also
Okay.
need that schedule done so we can let that street sweeper see uptown.
Agreed, agreed.
We're gonna hire a guy to operate that tonight. Get it done.
And then I think if we can try and work on it for the next meeting, to have a schedule go out with the residents to know. This
Right,
day,
so they-
uptown,
yeah.
Thursday, or whatever day, Fridays, whenever they're operating it, you need to get your cars off that one side of the street.
Right.
And I tried to tell them to stay off the whole street.
Yeah.
Right.
Absolutely.
But you can do the left side one day, or one week, and the right side the next, or whatever day we do the schedule.
Yeah. Then, on the drive side, there's, from Atlantic to Cedar, there's no signs. Atlantic to Cedar, on the water side, there's signs.
It's only 200 feet.
Yep, and there was stuff missing. On Cedar itself, there was, the sign is completely crooked and probably not that.
On the street sign.
Yeah, there's a one-way sign that points to the side. So that one probably should be corrected. And then in front of Francesco's, there's no sign. There's also a drug-free school zone sign. It's completely worn out. It's over towards Francesco's as well on the drive side. I'd like to look into getting that.
Where's that?
You know what? They might be able to get grants for that through the police department.
Yeah.
That's who I think could get
A
that.
grant though, I mean, by the time you apply for that, I mean, the sign probably only gonna cost $25, and we have a sign
The
budget.
county might have them,
Right,
Yeah.
yeah.
so I would check with the county because
What
I'm
is
sure
it from the sign to the school, 2,000 feet?
1,000 feet,
And it's by where, Francesco?
that must be where the crow flies because.
And that's
Yeah.
an extended zone, we could, I can Because I was with him when we were.
We send from there, OLPA, something like that, you come with all the.
Right.
We're good, we're good.
What about if you're homeschooled?
Okay.
Well, maybe it's what it is, I mean, it's 7 children, and, you know.
Or 5.
So, I would like to look into that.
So who's doing that, please?
The chief of police is actually, we drove up and down the street.
Okay.
He's working with, he has somebody that, one of his officers that
Once you
does.
get that information, who is going to discharge that job?
That would go to CPW. It would go to the superintendent of the work water. And then, he would give it to whoever he finds it.
And you'll get rid of any extra signs that are around.
Signs that we don't need or don't.
That's right, so there's signs that we act like, we just don't need, there's signs that are repetitive in an area that we might not need them when they're not called for. We're gonna go through the
Signs
whole
over
now.
the hall that say no parking except for the first aid squad.
I have to process with those signs, I
No,
do.
it says except for first aid
It
squad.
does say that?
Yeah, and no parking is so different than except for that.
We can do that, sure.
Okay.
Also, there was a gentleman that came into my office, that needed, they said that there was not a one-way sign on Twin Lake. So, DPW wanted me to put a one-way sign up at the beginning of the one-way and at the end of the one-way. So, I'm not sure if that's Grand Court or
Grand Tour
if it's
starts
South
right,
Peak.
Grand Tour starts once you go around the bend.
A terrible house.
Right. So that's
So
Grand
that's
Tour.
Peak
Even
Hill.
though
No,
the
that's not-
signs for South Peak and Grand Tour are right in front of my house. And everybody always says to me, "You're South Peak." South Peak.
Well, in reality, it should be Peach Street or Grand Tour.
Right.
Right, it shouldn't turn at a bend in the road.
No,
Right. On the map, it shows that it's actually Grand Tour. The maps that we have, the older maps when we
It
did
was
it.
always Peach.
it was always Peak Street.
Yeah.
So,
So, but what we did was there's a one-way up there as well, so that if somebody were to
Their
come that
mailing
way.
addresses, those.
We actually couldn't find, there was one that the mailing address was totally different street than what we.
I don't even know when they named it Grand Tour.
It was Grand Tour. It was Grand Tour, yeah.
And
That's
also
right.
address at the same time, Cornwall, where half of the addresses are Cornwall and the other half are Cornwall.
Signs used to
What
be
is the
different.
correct address?
On each end of the street, yeah, they used to be, they're the same now, but they used to be.
It's Cornwall.
It's Cornwall, it should be Cornwall, but
No, something Cornwall.
Sorry, so pulling up the map.
Cornwall.
half of the all things that half of the houses on that street are listed as Cornwall.
Literally,
The other half are
we-
listed as Cornwall.
I was looking up an address and
what street it's near, so I can look it up.
Cornwall is,
Jackson, John,
Hay,
Shrewsbury,
there's
right?
Yeah. I'm not sure.
Okay.
it's between Bay,
The east side of the
It's Cornwell is the proper according to our tax map.
That's supposed to be Cornwall.
Supposed to be what?
W-E-L-L.
Cornwell.
Cornwell Street.
What's the name of the park there? Does it have a name on it?
That's Cornwall Park.
Cornwall Square on Cornwall Street.
Okay, so when we decide if it's an A or an E, I'll go ahead and fix that.
Okay.
We happened to come across that because I was trying to look up an address, and when I put in Cornwell, it didn't come up, Cornwall came in, but the next door neighbor was opposite.
You know,
Barbary is
it's
also
funny.
a problem.
All of
What was that?
these,
Barbary is also a problem. There's 3 different spellings of it in our tax system.
Okay, we can handle that.
can we handle that? Brian, what's the problem with that when it comes to people's deeds?
Yeah.
So our streets somewhere have 3 different spellings of their names. And if we change them to be uniform, what happens to the people that live on the street that have 3 different spellings of their names on their deed?
Most likely have to be re-reported, so.
And who puts up the expense for that?
We'll have to review
Right.
it, take a look, so, give us the specifics as to that.
So that's why this is a great idea, but it's going to be a pain for everybody. And we do need the consistency finally. See, Brian, I'm just testing to see if you're awake. I'm kidding.
Okay.
Okay, and then, the other thing that I would like to implement, at some point this year, the resident survey with 3 questions, like each block and block, and go on the website, submit something, almost a comment, you know, something in the town's in need of, what's something that you can see improved, what's something that you're happy with, what's something that you'd like to see. I'm not sure what the questions would be, 3 simple questions.
You want them open-ended?
No, probably not. I'll have specific wording, but.
No, I meant the answer should be open-ended. Because then you're gonna have to code it. Or then you're just, or else you'll just be looking at a list of people's grants.
I would
Or people's
rather,
comments.
rather one open-ended or something, you know, I'm supposed to have it.
Mhm. That's fine.
So, but I think it's important, you know, that way people, maybe if they're not able to come to meetings or whatever it might be, or feel like they can't come to the office, want to come to the office, that they're still heard to a certain degree. And that I have also included that in the dashboard. Incorporate that somehow in it.
So something different than the current contact us button where somebody could write whatever they want,
Mhm, that's
something
right.
more structured.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll have that.
Especially if there's something that we want to go in on.
Okay.
You know, if we want to know something specific, that
I think that's always good to come out towards the end of the year, so we know our
Right.
goals at the beginning of the year. If there's a consensus among the
Yeah,
residents.
I was thinking August, September, that way we start doing the budget in October, November, right? Start looking at things, not necessarily that there'll be a cost for things, but it's an idea. That's just something that I'm putting out there, that I'm gonna try to do for the last quarter. And that's it. I can't get on my, not, to show you, because it's doing it automatically.
You want to tie this into something else that we need, that should be doing, such as people's input about Borough Hall, what should be there. I'm just saying, if you're gonna do something, you may as well make it more, have more questions that you can get input on different things.
Do a certain time of year or how many a year, you know, it can be that things come up as well. And we can include, you know, the message that's out there by using the utility or the accident or whatever it may be. And giving them the information. That's all. I'm done. That's all I have for the workshop. I'm sure you have some things that they would like to see in the dashboard.
Well, we did get the meeting with the state DOT and the county engineer. It's gonna be May 9th. Rosemary and I are both taking off work to attend. It's gonna be in Trenton. So I spoke with the county engineer yesterday. He seemed very upbeat and wanted to propose some kind of a solution where, you know, everybody chips in a little bit and we just get this finally resolved. But we just need to sit down at the table, and I've got a ton of pictures. Ken, I'm sure you've got other pictures that we could probably print out and bring to the, because I know Lockheed has a lot of pictures of all of the mud that happens when we have those April and May rainstorms, and then Bay Avenue just gets inundated with all of that runoff. Somebody else is sending me a video of the water coming down Waterwitch Avenue, and it just looks like a red river. It's just rushing down the road. I think the more of, you know, photographs or video that we can show them to demonstrate how it's such a factor in our economic development, and with 6 new businesses opening up in the next, you know, 3 months, this is something that's going to impact them as well as all of our residents.
Can you have pictures?
I have tons of pictures.
Yeah,
So when did all this happen?
this has been going on since last year. And I had a meeting with Freeholder Arnone, the county engineer, and one gentleman from DOT. That guy is not in the position anymore, and he was the one that was the most responsive, of course. So I've been trying to get another meeting for all of this time in between, so that we could finally iron some of this stuff out. Because I went with Doug the first time.
I had asked for any communication or anything that we had been doing with the DOT, because I had acquired a contact with the DOT, and I wanted just to find out what we had done, if anything, up till this point before I went in to make a phone call or to talk to the guy. And I was told that there was nothing. I know I didn't ask. I didn't ask you. So now I'm a little confused. Yeah. That's the administrator.
I didn't have anything going at the time. I didn't. This actually is something. I mean, this has been in the works, but the meeting we had no response from people.
For
Nobody
months,
was
for
out,
months.
and then they just responded back.
Well, they responded because I copied the freeholders on it, and all of a sudden I got a phone call 10 minutes after I sent the email. Yes,
Well, no, Nick.
she did.
But did you send an email, Alan?
I did.
Huh?
To him?
Yes, to council BCC on it for yet or no? I don't remember.
I did not. I said it just happened yesterday.
So actually, if you did do any call can it wouldn't have hurt because nothing was set up until today. I got the email today this afternoon for a meeting schedule from them.
Then how did we decide who was going to attend this meeting? I had nothing to do with it. So
I asked him now,
I called back.
and he couldn't take the day off from work. So then I asked Rosemary, because Rosemary was saying that she knew people that live up there in Monmouth Hills, maybe you could help make a smoother transition. I honestly thought that you were working on the sanitary issues up there, because I know that there's two separate issues with Mama Phillips. I thought that was your primary focus.
What do we have on this agenda?
This agenda, we're through the workshop again.
When did you come out of this and go into executive?
Correct.
Well, that's what I think.
No, that's fine.
Correct.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? We got a 1-7 going exec, Ron?
Executive session resolution. The Open Public Meeting Act, Public Law 1975, Chapter 231 permits the exclusion of the public from a meeting in certain circumstances. And whereas as public bodies, in the opinion that such circumstances presently exist. And whereas the governing body wishes to discuss attorney-client privilege, Open Public Meeting Act, Captain's Code, Form-Based Code, substantial damage determinations, contract negotiations, Block 37, Lot 13, and 12.01. Minutes will be kept, and once the matter involving the confidentiality of the above no longer requires that confidentiality, then the minutes will be made public. Now, therefore, be resolved that the mayor and council go into executive session to discuss the above items, and the public is excluded from this meeting. Do I have a motion?
I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
Roll call.
Councilman Broswell?
Yes.
Councilmember Bjorn?
Yes.
Councilmember Diarigo?
Yes.
Councilmember Ryan?
Yes.
Mayor O'Neill?
Yes.
We entered executive session at 7 o'clock. As per the requirement of Public Law 1975, Chapter 231, notice is hereby given that this is a public meeting. This is a regular meeting of the Borough of Highlands Mayor and Council. All requirements have been met. Notice has been transmitted to the Asbury Park Press and the 2 River Times. Notice has been posted on the public bulletin board. Formal action will be taken. Will everyone please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Roll call.
Councilmember Broswell?
Here.
Councilmember Bjorn?
Here.
Councilmember Diarigo?
Here.
Councilmember Ryan?
Here.
Mayor O'Neill?
Here.
Okay. Swearing in of Police Captain George Roxby.
I, George Roski, do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States, that I will support the Constitution of the United States, and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey, and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey, that I will bear true faith and allegiance, to the same, and the governments established in the United States, and in this state, under the authority of the people, and I will faithfully, partially, justly perform all the duties of the office of police captain, according to the best of my ability. So help me God. So help me God.
You guys want to go? Yes. Okay. Thanks for coming out, guys.
Yes, I circled it so I remember. Yes, that's why I circled it. Moving on with the agenda, the consent agenda. Resolution 18-103, authorized payment of bills. Resolution 18-104, authorized refund of tax overpayments. Resolution 18-105, supporting the 2018 distracted driving crackdown. Do I have a motion?
I'll offer it.
I'll second.
Roll call.
Councilmember Broswell?
Yes.
Councilmember Breon?
Yes.
Councilmember Diariga?
Yes.
Councilmember Ryan?
Yes.
Mayor O'Neill?
Yes.
The consent agenda has been properly approved. Resolution 18-106, place-to-place transfer of liquor license 1317-33-030.
I'll offer it. I'll second.
Roll call.
Councilmember Broswell?
Yes.
Councilmember Breon?
Yes.
Councilmember Diariga?
Yes.
Councilmember Ryan?
Yes.
Mayor O'Neill?
Yes.
Resolution 18-106 has been properly approved. Resolution 18-107, award fair and open contract for the Shore Drive Pump Station Replacement Project. Do I have a motion?
I'll make it. Who do we award it to? Schultes. Schultes, okay. They're familiar with the station. Yes, sir.
I'll second.
Roll call.
Councilmember Broswell?
Yes.
Councilmember Breon?
Yes.
Councilmember Diariga?
Yes.
Councilmember Ryan?
Yes.
Mayor O'Neill?
Yes. Yes.
Resolution 18-107 has been properly approved. Resolution 18-108, approval of insertion of revenue from the Municipal Alliance Grant into the 2018 budget. Do I have a motion?
I'll offer.
I'll second.
Roll call.
Councilmember Broswell?
Yes.
Councilmember Breon?
Yes.
Councilmember Diariga?
Yes.
Councilmember Ryan?
Yes.
Mayor O'Neill?
Yes.
Resolution 18-108 has been properly approved. Resolution 18-109, approve change order number 1 for engineering services associated with the 2017 capital improvement project.
I'll make the motion.
I'll second. Roll call.
Councilmember Broswell?
Yes.
Councilmember Breon?
Yes.
Councilmember Diariga?
Yes.
Councilmember Ryan?
Yes.
Mayor O'Neill?
Yes.
Resolution 18-109 has been properly approved. Resolution 18-110, accept the resignation of the DPW superintendent and C2 operator, Mark Philpott. Do I have a motion?
I'll make it.
I'll second.
Roll call?
Councilmember Broswell?
Yes.
Councilmember Breon?
Yes.
Councilmember Diariga?
Yes.
Councilmember Ryan?
Yes.
Mayor O'Neill?
Yes.
Resolution 18-110 has been properly approved. Resolution 18-111 has been amended from what is at the public. It now is appoint full-time laborer. Resolution 1811, resolution appointing full-time laborer in the Department of Public Works. Whereas the Mayor and Council of the Borough of Highlands has determined there is a need for a laborer in the Department of Public Works, and they wish to appoint William Piazza to said position. Now, therefore, be resolved by the governing body of the Borough of Highlands that William Piazza be and is hereby appointed to a full-time laborer, number one, effective May 11th, 2018, with the first 90 days being probationary period.
I'll offer.
I'll second.
Roll call?
Councilmember Broswell?
Yes.
Councilmember Breon?
Yes.
Councilmember Diariga?
No.
Councilmember Ryan?
Yes.
Mayor O'Neill?
Yes.
Resolution 1811 has been properly approved. Resolution 1812, appoint licensed C2 operator and alternate C1 operator for sewer operations.
I'll offer it.
I'll second.
Roll call?
Councilmember Broswell?
Yes.
Councilmember Breon?
Yes.
Councilmember Diariga?
Yes.
Councilmember Ryan?
Yes.
Mayor O'Neill?
Yes.
Resolution 18-112 has been properly approved. Ordinance, introduction, first reading. Ordinance 1812, amend chapter 21, revising the flood plan. Do I have a motion to introduce?
I will.
I'll second.
Roll call?
Councilmember Broswell?
Yes.
Councilmember Breon?
Yes.
Councilmember Diariga?
Yes.
Councilmember Ryan?
Yes.
Mayor O'Neill?
Yes.
Ordinance 1812 has been properly introduced. The public hearing will be on May 16, 2018. Ordinance 1813, amend Chapter 17, which established a business improvement district.
I'll make a motion.
Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Roll call?
Councilmember Broswell?
Abstain.
Councilmember Breon?
Yes.
Councilmember Diariga?
Abstain.
Councilmember Ryan?
Yes.
Mayor O'Neill?
Yes.
Ordinance 1813 has been properly introduced. The public hearing will be on the 16th. Ordinances, public hearing, and possible adoption. Ordinance 18-06, amend Chapter 21, revising CBD zone and deletion of the B1 Neighborhood Business District. The ordinance 1806 was sent to the Land Use Board for review on March 22nd.
I'll open it to the public. Mr. Blanco?
Carl Bundos, research red you eliminated the B1, and you have four B2, but there are no B2s here. But where are all these people going? What district do they become?
They become the central business district.
This
It's
is,
just one zone.
this is consistent with ordinance 01801 that was previously adopted, and this is just making it consistent with that prior one, which created just the CBD zone, and the B1 and B2 zones were eliminated.
So where is the CBD zone?
That's the business district that was,
All over town?
it's
That's Bay Avenue.
01801.
It's Bay Avenue from South Street to, at the end of Bay Avenue is a gravelly point. There's some sections of shore drive in there. We'll have a new zoning map out on the website tomorrow.
So all these things that you took out, where are they going to go?
If they're all part of the CBD zone, and it has to be read in conjunction with 1801, which is adopted on February 21st.
Okay, whatever.
Okay.
Julie, and that would be the secretary, the floor class.
Okay, no, we're not on that yet. Okay, yeah, Mr. just on this. Anyone else? I'll close the public portion for that.
Borough Clerk mentioned the fact that this was transmitted to the Land Use Board. They had 35 days per NJSA 40:55D-26 to provide a report and recommendation. April 26th was the deadline for the submission of their report. We have received a report that is dated April 26, 2018, which I received today when I arrived at the council meeting. governing body has to indicate that they have reviewed the report of the planning board, so.
We have reviewed the report and, we have decided to go ahead with this ordinance as it is just the deletion. It was a typo that was not caught in the original ordinance. It's a little housekeeping, it's only leading to one district, everything is going to be one continuous business district.
It's making it consistent with ordinance 01801. There was commentary from the land use board, however, they've indicated that it should be checked to reconcile the master plan, but that was the reason for sending it to them, they're to advise you of that, and this was reviewed by a professional planner and prepared by a professional planner. So with that being said, if you've all reviewed the report and set forth your reasons for moving forward, you can vote.
With that, I will offer.
Do I have a second to adopt ordinance 1806?
I'll second.
Roll call.
Councilmember Broswell?
Yes.
Councilmember Briand?
Yes.
Councilmember Diariga?
Abstain.
Councilmember Ryan?
Yes.
Mayor O'Neill?
Yes.
Ordinance 1806 has been properly adopted. Ordinance 1811, renaming Lighthouse Point Road to Paradise Lane.
I'll open it to the public. The reason we're doing this is Lighthouse Road on, up on the hill and Lighthouse Lane down at the end of Shore Drive is causing a conflict with traffic. So we're gonna change the name. It was chosen Paradise Lane, but it used to be affiliated with Paradise Trailer Park. So we hope that
Who chose the name?
it was just,
Did they choose
great.
it or-
No, they didn't choose it. The table chose it. I'll say I chose it.
Oh, God, it's a kid.
Okay, well, it's a lot more like Paradise now than it used to be. I thought I was going to do the name, but I didn't.
But the black thing is that it doesn't.
Okay. Well, those people didn't want it named Twin Lake, so because tractor trailers would supply for coming up to all sorts of nonsense, and it was causing a problem. So, okay. Okay, let's go to the public. I'll offer.
I'll second.
Councilmember Roswell?
Yes.
Councilmember Briand?
Yes.
Councilmember Diariga?
Yes.
Councilmember Ryan?
Yes.
Mayor O'Neill?
Yes.
Ordinance 1811 has been properly adopted.
Administrative report.
Police chief's report?
It says administrative, but we'll go to chief.
Mayor,
You go, you got someplace to go.
I just want to say that there's, the Memorial Day parade is coming up soon. I know that there's been a lot of push from the VFW, and we're looking at the details right now. But I would just ask, and I hope that the people at home that are watching this, if everybody can just chip in and pick up some trash around town, make town look a little nicer for the parade, we should have a really good turnout. Hopefully that'll just spiral into the spring here, everybody can just chip in.
Not too much has changed in the past 2 weeks, except the fact that we're going to county. We now have ordered basins for Jackson's on Cornwall. I was out there this weekend. I just come out to take a check, see what's going on, see if there's any new holes in the ground, address them, take pictures, serve around the county. We marked the pavement mileage for the amount of feet for Portland Road for the paving, the milling and the paving that will be done. We're looking at doing the basin work in June. The mill and paving for Portland Road with take place. We're thinking about August, definitely when school is closed, so the traffic won't be a big issue. And there was a couple of residents this week. We went over different things like the budget, where things were headed, different capital projects, flat valves. We plan on installing the flat valves and ordering new ones. And I think that's about it.
When are we installing?
Well, we had a resignation of the DPW superintendent, so this time we're going to do the installation in a couple of weeks, but I don't see a problem getting them on.
Like, when you move the new guy cars, we'll just have
First pass.
Any other public health we got to take care
Okay.
of?
Good. Please use the microphone,
I think I can project.
Okay.
Is that all right?
as long as I can hear you on the,
Perfect. So Kim, you partially answered it. So the DPW, person resigned, so you need someone from that department to physically head that, put these on.
What we're gonna do is, I'm a little short-handed, we're gonna hire another guy, and we're gonna put them on.
You know, I'm sure I can get a few people around town.
I might be doing it myself with you, okay?
I live less than 50 yards away, so.
Just don't knock on your front door.
Catch basin, just
There was one.
catch basin that the administrator referred to, or the triangle down there. Right, so we're looking to get that, let's break it down. So,
Secondary, I know that this is going to be answered in next meeting, but the one that, the letter is going to become effective on the 20th. That hasn't changed, correct?
Correct. Yeah, the plan.
Yeah.
so there is going to be another analysis done by FEMA for the flooding, issues. And they're figuring that the study will be done in 2022.
But these
So
maps
just to comment, these laws will become effective for Highlands
on June 20th,
on June 20th.
correct.
And all insurance should know that. I mean,
Should know that?
all your insurance should know that. So if you're up for renewal anytime after May 20th, you may want to talk to your insurer or your agent, because there's ways to, because once you renew, you're stuck for the year at that level.
Just to me,
Yeah, then that box up, it's in Center Street. Just want to point out that actually my insurance company, they said that I can get it refunded for the rest of the year. I don't know if that's true, but they said that.
I've never heard that. Honestly, my agent, who is floodplain manager, specifically said, once you renew, whatever you pay, good luck trying to get it back.
you got another insurance company.
I'll hold them up too, but, I've got another question. So, are there any potential issues that we can have to have this mass adopted and what's going to do on our side? Or is
They are adopted.
that-
Oh, yeah, they're not, they're, yeah.
I think they're, being that they're gonna be reanalyzing, right, and they are asking that people go back into the study voluntarily, not everyone is adopting. You're not all, you're not.
Not all towns.
Yeah, not all towns.
But this town is adopted.
So we're going forward, and we just have to keep an eye on it, and so we protect everyone going forward.
You finished this? Yeah. You good? Sir?
Sure, Marcel, 91 Portland Road. As you recall, we've come to the last couple of meetings with Portland Road, affectionately known as the gang of Portland Road. But, and the first time we showed up, we came to the 5-slide PowerPoint of all the damage that's gone on in Portland Road. Next time we showed up with a 20-page PowerPoint. And that seemed to have made some impact, so I didn't bring my 50-page PowerPoint. But we did, and I'm being a little facetious here, I know, but but we did plan to show up at every meeting, and so things are done, and so I'm here. So, but I'm going to take this opportunity because we got following the last meeting, we put out some questions to Ken, and we got some great answers. And so I came here to express appreciation to the group, to all of you, and especially to Kim for prompt action, some action that looks like it's going to be tangible and result in some work in June and August. And we're going to stay very vigilant, but I did come here to express my appreciation. Our appreciation, I should say. And lastly, I will tell you that Tim Gonzalez is rapidly becoming something of a rock star in Portland Road.
Thank you very much.
So you should do everything in your power to make sure she stays where she is and does things.
She can sing too.
That she can sing. That's all. That's all.
Thank you, sir. It's nice to hear policy. Anybody else? Steve?
Yeah, Steve Sal, 205 Bay Avenue. Can you hear me?
Okay.
directed to the business partnership liaison. Okay, we're out of the first quarter. So are there any kind of tangible results or P&L that we can see maybe next meeting on what exactly happened?
P&L,
Profit and loss, where the tax dollars came from, how they were applied, what kind of town resources were used to, for example, on the, what do they call it, to give us beer run and second thing that you have there. Okay. You can do that, and then,
You can look at the cost of what it was in town.
no, but also the residual benefits too. Like an event like that that's held at one part of the town, and the expenditures are, and I don't know where the expenditures are coming from, but what was the residual benefit to having that event, and how did that disseminate through the whole town? Where are the tangible results? That's what I'd like to know. Just a quarterly report. Maybe it's a good idea to do that on a quarterly basis. Where all that money went to. All right?
I think so.
Harold, what does the village would drive?
Can you hear something?
I would just like to make the following statement, and then I have two questions after that. The decision by one council member arbitrarily implement a workshop before every other meeting without full council members' input reminds you of the way Tilcott was by two council members behind the other council members' back. Are we going back to that? That you thought people would have learned that deception without discussion and input from all council members could only lead to serious problems as we had before.
John?
I believe that there's going to be mention of a change, though, correct, to accommodate.
What did you say, Brian?
They're changing the time of the workshop, and making it lengthy to accommodate all council members. I think it's 6:30. Is that the agreement of all council?
Yes, it is.
So they're changing the time of the workshop now to 6:30 at the first meeting of every month.
Well, what is the purpose of a workshop? Isn't that to discuss whatever is coming up at the next meeting or that?
No official action is taken in the workshop, but we can ask the
Well,
council.
can we
the
find
purpose.
out about what the workshop was about? Because at the workshop, you're not allowed to ask any questions. So can we find out what the Bay Area signposts mean? What the resident survey means? What the results are? Can we find out?
Yeah, right here.
Find out when the minutes are put out. Find out when the minutes are put out.
The
The
workshop,
others are going to show anything because you haven't said
the workshop is recorded and is part of the YouTube video online.
okay, it just doesn't seem fair to the people, but nevertheless.
What's not there?
It's not fair because if you have the workshop at 6:30, then you go into executive, and you came out tonight at, I think, at 15 or.
We had some issues.
Well, that's fine, that's not a problem, but why have the workshop at 6:30 and make the public come and then have to sit while you go into executive and then come back?
Well, when should we do it? After the meeting?
You should do the workshop, you should do the executive first and the workshop second. Because then the public can come.
Because it's too early for some council people to have their executive.
Well, if you started at 6:30, you can have the workshop, you can have the executive from 6:30 to 7:30, and then you can have the workshop from 7:30 to 8. I mean, they only have 3 items here, certainly you could have done that in a half hour.
But when you can't, sometimes we made a compromise to try to make things work, and we're going to go with that.
The purpose of the workshop, you have to have it in a public meeting, but the purpose is that people cannot comment on anything you're doing in the workshop,
Okay.
okay? So what is the point of having
But wait a minute, Sarah, wait a minute. As I recall, when I first took up this job years ago, the workshop meeting was the first meeting of the month. There was no public input.
That's right.
The business meeting was the second. Soon after becoming mayor, I made both of those meetings where public comment was taken.
I know,
So why can't public comment be taken now?
but it can't be at the workshop meeting, you never could do it at the workshop meeting.
I changed it, and you could do that, because there
Yeah,
was no
but
sense in people coming
But
in.
you're going back to the other way. Now you're going back to the other way. You're going to have the workshop meeting Those days, the workshop meeting is the first meeting, and you went over everything that is coming up on the second meeting. So every resident that came could be informed of what was gonna happen at the next meeting. If they wanted to do research on it, they could do research on it, whatever necessary. But you just say here, okay, you're talking about Franklin Lakes dashboard symbol, is that gonna be on the next meeting? Is the Bay Avenue signpost gonna be on the next meeting? Is the resident survey gonna be on the next meeting? So that people can comment. You can't
Well,
comment.
in actuality, as I recall going through it tonight, those were issues that were just brought up, and comment could have been made if you were here.
No, you can't comment in a workshop. A workshop is you're not allowed public comment.
No, I don't believe that. I just told you, we changed
Right,
the
well,
workshop.
I'm correct, you're right, or wrong.
You can comment now. Now is the public portion.
Now you can comment. Okay, so can we have a report on the Bay Avenue signpost? Can we have a report on the resident survey?
I'll give you a report right now. They have new signpost was, a joint effort between the chief of police, the administrator, and a designated police officer to check what signs are needed on the streets or not needed on the streets, and what shape and condition that they are in, and see if they need to be located. That's all that was.
Okay.
Okay, the dashboard was a computer thing, makes it easier to look stuff up, okay? You have to ask somebody else about that, but.
You'd be able to see the stats from the town
Right,
on that.
and,
The dashboard is so you can see stats for the town. Where it would be
it'd be
ordinances.
easier to access, like, tax expenditures and all that kind of stuff like that.
You have lessons in that?
I can't, I'm not getting it.
You can really, I see your email.
What was the other one?
The survey.
Ms. Gonzalez brought up about, should we have a survey of the public, maybe quarterly, to see what that info is. You know what I mean? That's all that was. It was a discussion among us, or if other people were here to say, you know what, do you think a survey would be good?
Recording's off, I think.
The microphones are off, but it is still recording. Look at the webcam should pick up the speaking.
Okay.
So we should be okay
So that was
if we hurry this up. And the battery doesn't die.
And then when we discuss it more, I guess, we'll come back and say, you know what, we want to do was a survey quarterly. And we're gonna maybe ask these 3-4 issues, to see where people are thinking about going.
Well, you don't think that the timing is wrong if you did it at 7:00 or 7:30, then, people would be able to ask questions on it instead of going back to 6:00, which nobody can. All right, nevertheless. Okay, my other
Maybe,
question.
Mayor, real quick, everything's out.
Hold down,
Everything's out, so I don't know if you want to continue with the meeting.
it's just the finish up of the public work. Does anybody else have anything?
I'm not finished.
Oh, I'm sorry, you're right. I'm sorry. You have a few comments to make?
Why are we no longer allowed to, speak on the resolutions before they are voted on? We always did before until the last meeting.
Because at the meeting before last, that was overrun by the Army Corps job, which wasn't a part of the consent agenda. That's why. So I'm not gonna go
No,
through
but we
that.
are not allowed to speak on
I'm not
any
gonna
of
go
it.
through that, and then at the end go through that again.
No,
So,
that's not what I mean, Rick. In the beginning, when we did the consent agenda and the resolutions, we were always allowed to speak on them before the vote was taken.
right,
We have not been in the last 2 meetings.
right.
Why?
Because I just told you that. Because we got.
That was
what-
after they were passed.
No, you got right off point with the Army Corps job, which wasn't part of the consent agenda, and that was it. So I'm not going through two times a night that. You can make comments on it. The consent agenda is pretty much the payment of the bills and things like that, it's got to be done.
I don't know, but sometimes people have questions about those resolutions, and then you pass them, and what's the point of asking then? Because there's hardly any point, because it's already passed.
So that's a decision.
It's like a salmon swimming upstream.
Okay.
What is a
So
broom
the things happen
operator?
from the sound is going up.
What is a broom operator?
It's a street sweeper. The street sweeper,
A street sweeper?
yes. We can do that, but you hardly ever
You
saw.
need a full-time street sweeper? You gotta do it by hand?
That's not what it is. It's somebody can drive the street sweeper and can
also there's labor functions with that.
Full time.
And
Now, I
that's-
see this week once or twice a week.
He does other things too,
But it's not supposed to be qualified by you, Charlie, it's supposed to clean every street in the town, and that takes more than once or twice a week, I can assure you that.
It's amazing. It takes a couple of days per zone, Carol. Has it ever been done before?
No, because we're trying to get away from that. The chief just asked to have people clean up, and we're trying, Bay Avenue shouldn't be the only street in Ireland that gets swept. Your street, people are sure drive to be swept, Island Avenue, everybody who lives in this town should see that street on their street.
That person also will do the labor work with the DPW as well, it's just
How
not.
does it get?
Well,
That's hard.
I'm sorry. The person will also be a laborer as well, though, Carol, so they will do sign work, they will do brush pickup, it's the full range of the labor and stuff.
Ken, when they design the streets, can it be consistent and the residents know what they were supposed to?
You're looking to do, I did ask that, Brett will ask as well, with me, the new person that does, take on the position of superintendent, it will be, required that in the next, within the week or two of hiring and starting, they will give us a schedule that we will put out and it will be available. And they will
Send it out to Nixle or reverse 91, whatever it is, so please move your street, we got to park on the other side of the street, so you can clean it up. Hope you make forward progress. You done, Carol?
Yes, I'm finished. Thank you.
Excuse me, real quick, Mayor, I have to leave. Yes, I don't know if you want to continue with the meeting.
Yeah, we'll be all right.
Okay.
Thank you. Pizza's still on, right?
I think Amy's is okay.
If not, pull down one of the light towers. Mr. Fowler?
Carlos Apollo, 62 Gravel Point Road. Hearing about the street sweeping is music to my ears. I really appreciate it. I think it's long overdue, and hopefully the schedules will be posted. And I just want to comment as far as the Guinness Run. I would like everyone to keep in mind that that is a fundraising event only. It doesn't cost HDP money. It's fundraising for the St. Patrick's Day Parade. The Beef and Brew, the Guinness Run, the chili cook-off are all fundraisers to raise money to pay for the parade. We never quite raise all the money to pay for the parade, but if you go under our meeting archives and documents section of our website, you can read the annual report, and it tells you all the income and all the expenses for each event throughout the year. So, and tomorrow morning at 9 a.m., we're having a networking breakfast, and we have the UCEDC coming in to speak to.
Maybe you should explain what that means.
Unified, thank you, I hate acronyms. Unified County Economic Development Corporation. They're a loan and business mentoring program. They have very low cost loans, 2%. They have women-owned businesses. They also provide free to minimal, $10 maybe, courses to small businesses, startups, social media, QuickBooks, all kinds of business mentoring skills and opportunities. So they're one of our partners that we use when we're bringing in a new business and they need financing. They come meet with us in the office and try to help businesses that need financing. So they're coming in tomorrow morning to give a presentation, 9 a.m. at Boris Restaurant downstairs. We're having a networking breakfast. We started quarterly networking breakfasts, and they'll be available for any member, and we also open to non-members for $10 to come into the networking breakfast to take advantage of the presentations and learn about all the programs that are available. Thank you.
Thank you, Carl.
I'll move to close.
Do I have a second? All in favor? Have a good, safe night, everyone.
I don't know, I didn't even have to see what happened.
I just want to say hello.